Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is Shiju here from ENS Creative Works. Today, I'm gonna be setting up the Omni1 by ComMarker. I'm gonna set it up on this workstation right here and try to set it up fully so that I could connect it to LightBurn. And also I have my Pi Grip too, so I'm really excited to use this. So we are new into this laser industry, so I figured that Omni1 is the best for us when it comes to UV laser. ComMarker also just released their new laser called the Omni1 X, and it was just released a few weeks ago, and that also enables 3D engraving. So if you're into 3D and want to have the same features as this and also 3D engraving, that's the best option for you. All right, this office room has been such a mess. I gotta clean all this up. And once I have my workstation, it'll be easier to move around. I cannot set this up in the garage because of the weather out here in Texas. All right, I got a ruler, I got Omni1 user manual, and what is this? Inspection report. Okay, looks like everything passed. I'm gonna set this up here and create customized designs for home and business. Okay, looks like a guidebook, I guess. So I'm gonna remove this. What do we got here? What is this? Just oh, I guess some test papers. And can I not remove this? All right, there we go. This is the gavel head. How do I get? Let me put this here. And let me pick this up. All right. This is what you will use to see the alignment. You'll see the laser light just to make sure that everything is aligned correctly when you put your item underneath, so you could align your work where to engrave the laser. And you could only see the UV light through this. Like it's, yeah. I got a lifting cable, foot switch, field lens, material kits, and accessory kits. I'm gonna set this up right here. I got my power cables and goggles. Anything else in here? Let me see. Oh, I got the bottom part and the cables. All right. This is the bottom piece. And I'm gonna set this up right here for now. And this is the cable that comes with it. And let me clean this up so I have a better work area. I have my manual here, and I have to go through this manual to connect these two pieces onto that bed right there. So I have all my parts in these boxes. I gotta go through these boxes, find the screws and whatever I need to get this connected. So here's the full setup. I have to install the software, install LightBurn, and get this connected. I could run some tests. There are a few test materials that I have, and also they provided a small engraving glass where I could test on as well. So it will look like this. It says glass material engraving test. I'm gonna do it over this, or I'm gonna try to do our ENS logo behind this. You see the two red dots, and we have to bring those red dots together so that it overlaps each other, and that'll be the focal point. So right now, since this bed has holes on it, I'm gonna put a test material that they provided, and I'm gonna leave that here, and then you can see the distance between that. So I'm gonna try going up and down. So up will expand it more, and bringing it down will make it come closer. So I'm gonna keep bringing it down until it overlaps each other. So it looks like I got the best position right there. It's overlapping each other, and I'm only seeing one dot. All right, I got my LightBurn connected to my laser, and it is up and running. It shows as ready, so that means it's connected. The drivers are all installed, and I could let this run. So right now I added my company logo, and I'm gonna hit frame. So once I hit frame, you could also expand this a little bit. Once I hit frame, you would see the marking on the bed. So then you know what kind of dimensions you want to have, if you want to increase the image or change the size of it. So here, once I have the mark running on LightBurn, I could see the box that appears on the coaster that I have, or you could use this green sample that they gave us, and then you'll see the box that appears. So I'm gonna hit start and make sure that this logo gets engraved correctly. Wow, look at that. That's clean. So now I gotta play around with the settings. I could make it darker, make it more cleaner, give it a cleaner look. So this is my test sample that I was running with. I gotta test around and play around with this, and eventually I'll use more materials. So this was my first test, and I'm gonna be using other materials to test around and try to engrave my logo in it. I got to play around with these parameters. Hopefully I could get it more darker and more detailed, and I could start learning how to use LightBurn. So that was it for LightBurn and this laser setup. Hopefully you guys could teach me on how to play around with this and how to engrave better. But other than that, thank y'all for visiting, and hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe for more. Peace.